Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Grizzly Hawk Podcast. Today we got a very interesting episode. Please welcome Mr. Don, the Don Swan. Here he is, everybody. He's on the podcast, very excited to be here. Very happy. He even brought a St. Patrick's Day hat, luck of the Irish.
Oh yeah.
So Don, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
My name's Don Swan, senior and founding member of the Hawk Squad.
Feel a little more comfortable if I scooch over.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're making my podcast awkward here. You're my guest. Introduce yourself. Come on. What you have is you're part of the Grizzly Hawk.
Part of the Hawk Squad, yeah.
Your hobbies. What do you like to do? I know what you like to do. Like to pump it.
Oh yeah, I like to lift.
Exactly.
Big weight guy.
So, how does it feel to moan another man's name in bed, Don Swan?
Well, I don't moan his name. Tend not to moan in the bedroom.
I see.
Oh,
I see. I don't know. You strike me as a moaner.
As a moaner, more of a grunting kind of guy, personally.
Can we get a little grunt just to
No, you'll have to wait for the tape to come out.
stay tuned?
Stay tuned. Don Swan, Grizzly Hawks, next day.
No, not me. We're off topic here.
We
We're
are.
off topic on the Grizzly Hawk Podcast. I don't want you banging me and moaning.
Why not? What's wrong with that? Seen plenty of dick in my day.
I bet you have. By the way, everybody, this guy plays soccer.
No, I'm not talking about like hard
He's-
penises. I'm talking about old dude dick. You know, CNA stuff.
Do you get the whole...
I don't get the old dude dick. I have to clean the old dudes. That's what I do.
Explain further. So,
I took classes, and part of those classes was having to do 32 unpaid hours of cleaning old dude dick. Basically, that's what it was, and grandma cooch.
so you scrape it back and take like a little hose and a little spray bottle.
Mm-hmm. Me, Pick Dog, made Pick Dog wipe every ass.
Or front to back.
Front to back, clean to dirty, clean to dirty.
Dude, they need to like get bidets at the nursing home.
I mean, they're pretty much there already.
Yeah, but our nursing home's cold, so it's pretty much, it's just a big
It
freezer.
just smells like death. We had like 3 people die while we were there.
Did you see him?
Yeah, actually, so the one lady passed, sadly. Rest in peace. She passed, and we're going around and we're filling up ice. And, well, this room wasn't marked. And I was like, oh, I hear people in here. I should probably, fill up this person's ice and water. Well, I open the door, and it's the family mourning in there with their dead grandma. And I was like, hey, do you guys want ice? Never mind, my bad. I left.
To help.
Stay hydrated.
Exactly.
You need to. It's a crucial component.
She might have not been staying hydrated.
It's probably why.
Should have got there sooner. You probably killed that poor old lady.
I probably did. No, we had one old guy. I don't know if I told you this story yet.
Oh.
He'd grunt when he felt good, and me and old Pick Dog had to shower him. Well,
What do you mean when he felt good?
that's what I mean when he felt good. When something felt good, he'd grunt. So we're sitting there. We gotta take this old guy in the shower, and we have to be supervised because we were students. We're sitting there, we're showering this old guy, our teacher's in there. And so we get the soap, we put it in his hair, he's going,
Butt-ass naked.
butt-ass
two
naked,
little
sitting in a shower chair with 2 little boys cleaning them off. So then, apparently the girls aren't allowed to wash the old dudes anymore because this specific guy, made the girls wash his balls for him. They made him wash his
This is the interesting things we need on the Grizzly Hawk podcast. This is what people need to know. We're getting it out.
So he made the girls from the first group wash his dick and balls. And so when we go to shower him, we're cleaning him. I was like, hey, man, you want me to wash your dick? Grabs the rag from me, starts scrubbing his nuts insanely. And the entire time he's scrubbing his nuts, he's going,
dude,
the entire time. And we're graded on professionalism. So me and James have to stay professional. And if you've ever worked with Pig Dog, you know how he is.
I don't think I could. I couldn't. I couldn't stay restrained. I'd be unhinged. I'd laugh.
Well, it's part of our grade to stay professional. So I'm sitting there.
Do they dude scrubbing video his balls. Grade like take a video, make sure you guys are doing okay, review it?
No, the teacher was in there with us.
He was just watching.
Yeah, she was watching.
Are you going to be unprofessional talking about how this guy was viciously scrubbing his sack? Is that unprofessional of you?
Oh, we already got our grade.
Oh.
So the whole thing, we just can't say their names. We can't tell you who they are.
You can't?
No.
Or you can't tell the podcast?
I can't tell anybody. It's not from around here anyway. It's miles away.
So apparently, Shaylan usually takes care of my grandma, but she was helping somebody else out that day. And this black nurse, which has nothing to do with this color of her skin, for regular people, but my grandma, this black nurse tried to help her get dressed, and my grandma just started beating her. I'm not
really?
even, my grandma just started swinging.
Holy shit.
And then when Shaylin heard about this, she went to go see what was going on. She went in there, and apparently my grandma just went and gave her a big hug and went on with ease,
Yeah.
Which the lesson here is, don't be black.
I don't know about that. Around Kate's grandma, maybe. You're fine if you're an African American individual.
Quick announcement, everybody.
Announcement.
The Cade shit map will still be in the link in this description, just like the last video. And you can join anytime. I'll leave the code. The biggest shitter of the year gets $5 signed by Grizzly Hawk himself, me. And that's about it. But Donnie, have you considered joining the
See, I'm a changed man. I'm in shit remission. I used to run basically the school one. I was head honcho, head shitter, top shitter.
Well,
on the school one, then I quit. I'm done.
You can always relapse.
You can always relapse. That's the thing. Addiction's a horrible, cruel thing in the world.
I dropped like 6 deuces. Took a picture of all of them. It was a dark time. We're back in action. Yeah. We're pumped.
We're back. Cade relapsed. I'm still good.
He will relapse.
Will not. Hopefully
I will make him drop a deuce and add it to the deuce map.
Oh, guess who said, did you hear who wants to be on the Grizzly Hawk podcast last night when you called me?
Jade. She wants to be on the Grizzly Hawk podcast.
She wants to be on the Grizzly Hawk podcast. She's also a burner sister.
A burner sister?
Have you heard of this?
Yes, I have.
There's 3 of them.
There's 3?
There's 3 of them.
I only know of 2. Lily and Jaden?
Lily, Jaden, and Marley.
Marley joined? They all take it in the spot I'm thinking of? Well, congratulations.
Jaden's got 2 congratulations on the Burner Sisters.
Yep.
Burner Brothers.
Still standing strong.
Still stinging strong. I actually have a new one.
It's on your dick?
No, it's on my thigh. Right
Oh. Can't see from this far. I also can't see shit with these glasses on.
Can't see with these either. Might want to cut that part out where I just grab my nuts. Oh, another thing happened to me at the nursing home. So we have to get these old people up in the morning. And I mean, they're really nice. They're nice people. They just can't do anything for themselves, which it's pretty sad. It's a pretty sad environment. You gotta stay happy.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting this one lady up. It's me and Pick Dog and Jaden and Lily. We have to change them and everything. So we're changing her. Well, we have to make them stand
Like
up.
as a group?
Yeah. It takes a group effort.
So was it a man or a woman?
It was a woman.
We will just assume she was a babe. For
Sure.
everybody listening.
So we're changing her and she stands up, pees on my foot.
Should we recreate how she peed on her foot?
Yeah.
So you will be the old lady just for the podcast, and I will be.
You don't know how to get me up.
Well, we'll just. What position were you in when you?
So you're the old lady. You're sitting down.
No, you're the old lady.
All right, I'm sitting down. Put a leg right there, or a foot right there, and I had her up. She stands up.
And then she locks in.
Yep.
Oh no. So we were talking about the old lady pee situation.
So yeah, so we're there. This is at like 7 in the morning too.
So just bright and early.
Bright and early in the morning. I
Got
already had
the
to get up at 4.
The cowbell out, just ringing all the old ladies awake.
Yep. We're getting her up. We get her up and locks my leg, pees on my foot. 7 in the morning. Great way to start the day.
Yeah.
So we did that.
Wet socks.
No, actually, shoes were leather. Surprisingly enough, though, they all had the exact same shoes as me. All the old dudes did. So I could have blended. I could have stayed there.
I don't think I could wipe ass for a living.
I didn't think I could do it either, but it's actually a lot easier
A lot easier from what?
than it
Kissing ass?
sounds. It's a lot easier than you think. Plus, you get paid good for it. You get paid like $25 an hour. But
So you have your CNA now?
I could go take my test and get that. But it's a bullshit test. You gotta like make a bed and shit. I don't fuck with crackheads. I don't like them. I do have a favorite one though.
Who?
Stony Tony. The Stone King Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Stone King Tony. We'll upload a picture of him right here.
Yeah.
This
It's a
is
mugshot. So, Stony Tony, the Stone King, was put in prison a while back, and he's out now, but he was in jail for a long time for raping someone.
Was it older or?
It was a person that was of age.
So
But-
it wasn't explicit acts of a minor.
It was
This
explicit
man-
acts of a minor.
Was framed.
No, he wasn't framed. He still did the crime. He still did the crime. Just wasn't.
This
a minor.
man was set up.
I don't know about set up. The girl was thrown up in a toilet, and he closed the door behind him. And yeah,
So this man was set up.
he wasn't. Do not
He
say
was-
Tony was set up. Tony's a horrible person. Hey, shout out Tony though. Stony River Relics.
For those of you who don't know, our loving friend.
What's his Hawk Squad name?
Saberfang. No.
Loving friend. Yeah, Saberfang.
Is?
I think it is.
Oh yeah, our loving friend will not be able to make it to any of the podcasts.
He's grounded all summer. He's done for.
I'm also grounded also.
Yeah, but you didn't get arrested.
I also...
Yeah.
Alright. So back to the nursing home. How long have you been helping out there and working?
So actually we finished. We did one Thursday every 8 hours every Thursday for 4 weeks. So we were there 4 times.
Just for a whole month? You shut up.
Until our 4 weeks were done, yeah.
Hmm.
Every Thursday.
And all these stories is just from 4 days.
4 days of work.
Remember that. Anything can happen. every
Anything
day.
can happen.
One day you'll be waking up, the next minute old lady piss on your shoe.
Mm-hmm.
An old guy will be letting girls jack him off in the shower. You know, it's a really astonishing world we live in.
It is. It's kind of messed up if you think about it.
What's messed up about it?
I don't want to wake up and have an old lady piss on my foot.
Oh no, obviously not that. But I'm talking about the old dude.
Well, yeah, but that was also the girls were not of age.
This man was also framed.
He was not framed. He's just senile, and he wanted these girls to scrub his nuts.
Yeah. He was incapable of doing this.
He was capable. Because he did it when we did it for him.
Or when he tried to.
When we gave him a shower, he was like, I can do it.
Well, I mean, if I was old, I wouldn't want two pecker heads scrubbing my pecker, would I?
Good point.
Wait, who were the girls that were jacking him off again?
Fairfield girls. They didn't jack him. They didn't jack him off.
Dude, all right. We need to go to Fairfield. I need to go to Fairfield. Sounds like that guy had it pretty great.
I don't know about that. But, so, God, what other stories do I have?
I don't know if I want to hear these other stories, really.
Oh, how about the time Marley really pissed off a 102-year-old dude? 102. So, this guy, he's 102. We have to feed these people because they can't feed themselves. So, we're feeding them lunch, and he won't eat. He's 102. He doesn't have an appetite.
Yeah.
So, we're feeding him. Or I was trying to feed him. He was like, no, I don't want anything. Well, he didn't say that. He was like, no. No. So then, at breakfast that morning, Marley had convinced him to eat. Because she's a woman. He's a good boy. Little bit of a simp.
Yeah.
So he folded and he's like, yeah, I'll eat. So when she fed him, he'd eat. Well, we get to lunch and he's been put on this thing called thickened fluids. Some of them, they have trouble swallowing. So you have to give them thick fluids, like gelatin, not gelatin, but they put gelatin in it to thicken it up.
Yeah. So it's easier to go down.
Yeah, so it's easier to go down. And he's been put on this. Well, they put way too much of it in his water and in his milk. So it's really thick and nasty, like honey or frosting.
Huh.
And Marley's asking him to eat because it worked in the morning, and he's yelling at her. He's like, no, milk, I have milk. So she gives him his milk. He drinks his milk. He thinks she fucked with his milk because it's all nasty and thick. She's like, that's not my milk. And he's yelling at her and stuff. It was so funny.
Don't fuck with a man's milk.
Don't fuck with a man's milk, no.
Introducing
That's how the Hawks
the greatest pool cue of all time. The Black Diamond.
If you're not what?
If he's not home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. Now that is possibly the shittiest break you guys have ever seen. It's probably Tommy Johnson. What do here? 15. I'm gonna hit the 15 into
That pocket. All right. What a shot, ladies and gentlemen. Worst pool players on the face of the earth. We go for the old sixer. Oh, shit. You know, Jaden's brothers aren't the biggest fans of you.
They're not?
No.
Why not?
Well, complete this up, they call you a
That was utter shit. But I wouldn't make
We're
it
not playing
work.
slop.
We are playing
We're
slop.
playing slop? Are you kidding me? Of course you do. Oh shit. What a hit. What a shot.
Nice. Ladies and gents, tap the 13. I don't know if you can see that. Tap her in. Nice and beautifully. And now, I'm going to tap in
14.
the 14. You guys see that? See the backspin.
What a shot.
And ladies and gentlemen.
And he scratches on the 8 ball. It's a win for me. It's a win for me. Good first game.
Better than the last break.
Way better than the last break. Kind of set you up. Wait. Hell yes. On stripes.
And that wasn't your fault. Holy whip.
Hell yeah.
Please roll 3 ball.
Not one of yours, hopefully. Still one shot. One shot. And that's a scratch for me. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna line her up with this ball right here. Excuse me? Excuse me?
What?
Oh, well, shit. I'm gonna go for this 13. Well, shouldn't have gone for the 13. Right here. Oh, you gotta play how Big Gaby plays.
You will. All that's left. Gentlemen,
This might be game 2.
if I hit that 8 ball right there in that hole,
Is this the dagger?
this might be my comeback. Try not to hit the game.
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. And he doesn't mess it up.
Yeah, that
That's
is
game
game.
2. That's game 2. That's game 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just received word that the special guest is here. Introducing the special guest! Let him come into frame.
The one and only Pick
Pick Dog. Pick Dog will be judging us here on our final game of pool. It's
Yeah,
1-1. This is for all the marbles. Whatever
last
Pick
game.
Dog says, goes.
It
That
is
is the
true.
twist. Pick Dog, would you like to introduce yourself as the ref? Give a little.
I'm the referee, Pick Dog. You fucking suck. Terrible shot.
I don't really like this, ref. Kind of a
Wait! Did you just throw him out of the game? Does that mean?
Does that mean he wins?
Grizzly Hawk wins off of default.
Then the podcast is over. No, you can't.
I
take
win!
my spot. You
I
can't take my
win!
spot.
Dog Swan episode, Grizzly Hawk,
You
Pick
did
Dog
not
showed up
win.
at the end. This is the second ever episode of the Grizzly Hawk podcast. It is over. Let's see Donnie whip this shot.
Ready?
Yeah.